All right, we are here today with Hughes, varsity boys basketball coach Brandon Grammer. Coach Grammer, how you doing today?
Hey, good, Josh. Good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no doubt. I see there in the background some Queen City Showcase. We've
Yeah.
got the flyer up here. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the Queen City Showcase?
Well, the Queen City Showcase. I started this event just because I wanted the city to get some recognition in here for some basketball. Our guys always travel to flying to the hoop, and I know Taft is going out of town this weekend down to Louisville. And being from Kentucky, these showcases happen quite a bit around our state, and so I wanted one where we could showcase not just the city town, but specifically our CMAC schools, our CPS schools. And I was really happy to get three of us in there. We're shooting for more, but we got three of us in there, and we're able to showcase the players we have, give them some recognition, but also showcase the talent around the city and even outside the city with Connor coming over. But it's December 18th. It's this Sunday at Mount St. Joe's University. We partnered with them to have this showcase brought to a big gym on a college floor where our guys can go in there and get to experience that college atmosphere of playing on a larger court. Hopefully we get a lot of fans in there so they can have that really great game atmosphere for them to play in. So, but this is built on just wanting the city of Cincinnati and the area to be showcased in our city, not going to Indiana or Kentucky or Dayton or Columbus, but right here in our city.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, that's great stuff. And I know we've been talking about for a while the CMAC versus GCL matchup. And
Yeah.
I see these last two games here. We've got Woodward versus St. X, and then Hughes versus Moeller. So that's some exciting stuff. Can you tell me a little bit about the sponsors of the event? I see our good friend Skyline behind you there.
Yeah, Skyline stepped up, and they're one of our gold sponsors. There are two of our main sponsors are them, and they're behind us. We got them on our banner here. But our Clifton Heights people, the CRCU, and they're helping us out a lot. Them and Skyline are our gold sponsors. So hopefully next year we make it to where it is going. I'm hoping we get that title sponsor of it being the Skyline or CRCU, or Clifton Heights or somebody, Queen City Showcase. And we want to have that. The city of Cincinnati is known for its Skyline and Gold Star, and but Skyline is the way. And to me, I always pick Skyline over Gold Star anyway. So Skyline stepped up, and they're our gold sponsor, and we're happy to have them.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's great. And your matchup, Hughes versus Moeller, shutting it down. Your guys. Tell me a little bit about that matchup and what you're looking forward to there to close the Queen City Showcase.
Well, I've always had great admiration for Carl Kramer over there at Moeller and the program he's built. Being from this area and coaching at Holy Cross for a few years, and had the opportunity to really observe how they run their program. And once I got the job at Hughes, we scheduled a game against them at Moeller last year. And this year, instead of hosting at Hughes, we decided let's make that our Queen City Showcase game. That was the first game that we made, was the Hughes versus Moeller game. And then it just lined up to where Woodward and St. X got to play each other. So that's a GCL and CMAC game. But the Moeller game, you got AJ McBride. And a lot of people don't know this. AJ McBride, he's a junior over at Moeller, but his cousin is one of our seniors, Sonny Long. And so we have cousin versus cousin in the final. And I don't have the exact stats in front of me, but I believe Sonny is either our second or third. I think he's our second leading scorer on the season. And just an incredible story with that kid. And I've been trying to get our local news people to really key in on him. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Sonny Long has cerebral palsy. And here he is. He's probably in the top 5 of three-point shooting percentages right now in the CMAC. And for my money, he is the best shooter in the CMAC. And to have him be able to go against his cousin and Moeller in his final season, I think that's really special. Moeller has another really tough big man who's being recruited by Virginia Tech. His last name's Land. I don't have my roster in front of me. But being 6'9", he's coming in, and then he's being recruited by all these big Xaviers on him right now. And so we have that matchup with our new guys, Ryan Cooley. He's human highlight reel right now. I think he averages 2 dunks a game, I think, for us. And then you've got our other big man, Demarion Jenkins. But rounding it out, we got our senior and point guard Marvin Good, 4 years. Sorry, there's an announcement.
All good, no worries. So it's going to be an exciting day, no doubt about it. Hughes Moeller matchup to shut it down, and we know Woodward's playing some great basketball right now, so that'll be another CMAC GCL matchup, and before that, Aiken and new coach over there restoring the Falcons' pride. So excited to see that, and you know CCPA representing the CMAC has been playing very strong as well. So I'm just excited. I know I'll be in the house for the Queen City Showcase on December 18th at Mount St. Joe. Hoping to make both sessions. Ticket info, $12 per session and $20 for both. That can be found on the Hughes Big Red Athletics website. Anything else you want to share about the Queen City Showcase before we shut it down, Coach?
No, the thing is that if they can't make it, we also have a live stream available at Prep Spin. They're coming in and they're recording the games, and nice. They had their announcer. One of their announcers got sick, and so we're trying to find somebody who wants to do that color commentary for the game right now. And I'm trying to pull some of my coaching friends in. But if anybody wants to try that on the mic, if there's somebody experienced on the mic and they want to do commentary for the showcase, Prep Spin, we're looking for somebody. But if you go on their live stream, they're going to be able to watch every game through Prep Spin, and the link's on the bottom of that flyer as well. But
wait, are you inviting me to color commentate, Coach? I'm just wondering.
If you want, hey buddy, if you want to do it, man, I'll put you on the mic. They might have to suffer through me for a couple games, and nobody wants that. And real quick, I just want to highlight, you got Connor High School coming over across the river. A lot of people don't know this, but Connor High School is one of the top teams in Northern Kentucky right now. They actually are voted in the top 2 of their region. And then you got with the Aiken McNicholas matchup. That's a tough matchup. You got, like you said, Coach Durrell is new over at Aiken, but McNicholas historically has been really good in basketball. Aiken has had, they got an NBA player right now who graduated from Aiken, and you've got they got their Hughes brothers over there who are playing really well right now, and we got a former Big Red player, Brandon Glass, playing really well, blocking shots and getting rebounds. So that's a big matchup, and I don't want people jump over that first session. That's going to be really good basketball. With CCPA, they got a couple kids over there that can really play basketball too. And that Connor CCPA thing is going to be guard and guard. I think that one of those games that can go into the 80s if it is played right. So I think this will be one of those events that people will come out and see really good basketball all day long. Not just this is a good game, this won't be a good game, but there's 4 really good games going to be played, and hopefully. The city is proud of what we put on. I got the T-shirts back there, so we're gonna have T-shirts for the players and the coaches. We've got Player of the Game awards, but this event we're hoping to make it a yearly thing and hopefully expand it to either a 2-day event or even a tournament. So, hoping to make this bigger as we go along throughout the years.
Well, that sounds great. I appreciate the passion. I'm always here to support, and we'll continue to support that growth and help make it an annual event, 2-day event, whatever it is that this becomes. So just proud of you and your efforts and Hughes High School and everything that you're doing over there. So we'll see everybody out there at Mount St. Joe on December 18th. Thanks, Coach.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.